up? Welcome back to another video. Flying back out here, making another video out at the water here. See if we can't catch some big old bass today. So today we're pretty much trying to catch my personal best bass, or just a good bass in general. The biggest bass this year is only 2.5 pounds, which is not a huge fish. Decent little fish, but not huge by any means. I'm at a new little pond right behind me. Just doing this intro at this little creek. Got a few rods, got a little chatterbait, a jig, and then of course a little swim shake worm on a wacky rig tied on. So let's get out there, take a few casts, see if we can't get on some big fish. Stay tuned, and let's get right into this. All right guys, just starting out with a little moving bait, this little chartreuse and white chatterbait that I caught a little 2.5 pounder on in my last video. So just gonna cover some water. It's a pretty murky little pond. I've never been here before. Also got a little jig tied on that should produce a big bite if I can get on some fish. So just gonna cover some water with this little chatterbait to start, and we'll see where that takes us. Hopefully we can't get on some fish right away. Oh, 3-pounder, 3-pound bass under this tree. Should have pitched up to it first. I'm stuck. Should have pitched up to this tree first before I came in. Well, he's just kind of swimming away. Oh, 2-pounder's coming over to my bait. Oh, it's just sitting there. What is it doing? I'm gonna drag it right up to it. It's like right in front of his face. Oh, got him, got him, got him, got him, got him. Good fish, good fish, good fish, good fish. Got him. There we go, guys. It's a good fish. One I saw cruising on the jig. It's about a 2-pounder probably. It's a really good fish. Let's get that guy back in the water. All right, guys, that is a good fish. Probably about a 2-pounder, chubby guy. Probably a female coming up ready to spawn. Let's get him back in the water. Ah, he's biting down. That is the fish that I saw cruising the bank. There's actually another one right there. Absolutely destroyed that little juicy jig from the Guggen squad with the Kraken craw. My first fish on that jig. Good little fish. Absolutely destroyed it. Let's see if we can't get back in there. That's a good fish to start off the day. I'm liking this pond. It looks so good. Keep throwing this jig. Hopefully you can't get on a bigger fish. All right, guys. Just threw this jig kind of parallel to this bank. There were 2 of those fish about the same size. Maybe a male and female coming up to spawn, but absolutely destroyed it. Saw him kind of trolling up this bank and kind of went right in the area he was hanging out in. He destroyed it. On jig. Good little fish. Keep throwing this jig, because I feel like with this clarity water and kind of up in these trees, this should be exactly what they want. Little 3/16 ounce juicy, little juicy jig from the Guggen squad with that blue baby Kraken craw. Cut off the top 2 kind of portions of it, and that's a good little fish. Little guy, tiny bass, probably about, I don't know, pounder. Little fish. Oh, he took it. Got him. Oh, got him. It's a tiny fish. Pounder. Saw him kind of cruising. Surprised he ate it. Cast it right on his head. It's a good little fish right there, though. Not a bad little guy. Let's get this guy unhooked and back into the water. Good little bass right there. All right, little fish there. Second one of the day, though. Dropped him. Got a little bit of stuff on him. Let's wash him off. Get him back. Cast it right on this fish's head. Absolutely destroyed it. Got a little bit stuck in that little brush right there, but was able to get him out. Just a little 1/2-pounder. Just cruising this bank. Cast it on his head, and sure enough. He ate this little 3/16 ounce jig, absolutely killing them. Only been here for a little bit of time, and that's two good little bass there. Both only in a couple inches of water, which is a really good sign. These fish are moving up, and that's a good little fish. Alright guys, coming down to the second pond, just a little bit of a walk. Ooh, bass all right here. I'm gonna put my stuff down and take a cast, parallel this bank. If I casted this wacky rig out, I bet I would get destroyed. Saw a little bass, but it's gotta be something big. Just gonna come over to right this spot. Oh, this spot looks so good for these bass to spawn. Just shallow water, sandy bottom, a little bit of reed cover. Perfect. There's gotta be a fish. Saw like a tiny bass. All right guys, my GoPro actually just literally died right there, right on me. I got a bite over here. Oh, bunch of fish, bunch of bass. Oh my God, I can't cast over there. Literally couldn't cast over there. I had a bite over here too. I was literally gonna catch like a little 1.5, maybe like probably about 1 pounder. And my GoPro just, oh, there's a fish. Oh, there's a fish. Got him. Little guy. Good little, oh no, come back here. Little guy, about the same size as the second one, on the jig. Good little fish there. Let's get him back in the water. All right, let's get this little guy. Probably about the same size as the one that I lost when my GoPro malfunctioned, but let's get him back. There he goes. Literally first cast in this pond, or second cast in this pond. That's actually insane. Literally second cast in this pond on the jig. Absolutely destroyed it. See if there's another one. Couple fish in that same area. They're definitely wanting this jig. I'm just looking for the, oh my God, there's like a 7 pounder right there. 7 pound bass. Oh my God, that's huge. He saw me and he spooked. He saw me and he spooked away. That was a huge fish. I knew there had to be one in with these small guys. He was chilling up shallow. Oh my God, that was giant. He just spooked out to the middle. Huge bass. Oh my God. I was like, I'd say at least a 5 pounder. Need to take some casts at this guy. Oh my God, that was huge. Alright guys, that's gonna about do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Caught those 3 bass in about 2 hours, hour and a half. So pretty good amount of time, all on that little juicy jig from the Guggen Squad with the Kraken Craw trailer right there. Juicy little bait right there. That's my first time using that jig. Used that craw and got a lot of luck on it before. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new, and like this video so I know that you're enjoying the bass fishing content, because I really enjoy making it. So I'm definitely gonna have to come back to these ponds. It's about 4 of them in like walking distance, all little ponds. But as you guys probably saw in that video, if I put it in there, I saw about maybe 5 to 7 pound bass. Kind of hard to tell in this tiny little pond right here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I can come out here and catch some more big bass. Going for my personal best during this great fishing season, during this May fishing season, which is when it really fires up. But make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.